Rough sea. It has been a very long and also exhausting day for many of us, but there have been 2 players in the juniors division that made it all the way to the finals, and we are talking about Nathaniel and Robert, who are currently sitting and waiting at the featured match area to battle it out for the very last time today and figure out who is going to be the German and Austrian national champion.
Yeah, and both decks we already seen today. No surprises. We are having Robert's Seismitoad and Nathaniel is playing Fairy.
And these are the decks we've been watching most of the time, if we remember this day correctly. And we have had very close battles in between, so this should be a very exciting fight. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, well, we remember the Mega Gardevoir versus Seismitoad matchup. But this time, unfortunately, we have no Mewtwo X who could save the situation. So I'm really excited and looking forward how this is going to go.
Absolutely, and remember, this is the juniors division. They are 12 years or younger, and they have come all the way here, and now they are sitting at the final table in the middle of the stage. The whole hall here in Stuttgart is watching them. You are online. We should appreciate what they have accomplished today.
The fight for the flight.
Exactly, and we are getting it on already. As you can see here, they are set up. Now we have the camera watching them.
Oh, there's already 1 prize taken on Robert's side.
And on the left-hand side, you see Nathaniel just now attaching a fairy energy to that Mewtwo X we also saw in the battle earlier. Looks like a Professor Sycamore being played by Nathaniel.
Oh, and we actually see a Mewtwo, but not on the Seismitoad side, on the Fairy side.
For all you guys in the chat wondering when the next VGC match is going to start, we will have VGC coming up very soon as well. We will have the top cut matches broadcasted live to you as soon as they start. We will let you know, of course. And even though Robert has taken his prize, you can see that Nathaniel is doing a good job attaching those fairy energy types to his Pokemon, especially that Mewtwo X.
Yeah, we already have 5 energies in game, but the Gardevoir got a Headringer.
Exactly, so that Gardevoir is not very easy to evolve. And another hammer coming out. This is just typical for that Seismitoad deck, while Robert is playing that N for both players to shuffle their hand into the deck.
Yeah, and we see 3 Seismitoad already in game, 2 supplied with energy, but not that much draw power yet from Slurpuff.
As long as those Seismitoads are able to use Quaking Punch, they don't even have to worry about getting a Headringer attached to them, so it doesn't really matter if Robert is not able to find that muscle band right away. He's feeling pretty safe and comfortable behind these Quaking Punches.
And at least some poison will swing in. And there's a muscle band.
There's the muscle band, that always helps.
Yeah.
And Robert is playing the water energy.
Yeah, he is playing 2 of them.
I just recently was able to talk to Karl Peters, who's also doing quite well in the current tournament, and he says he's a big believer of not playing those basic energy cards because he thinks they are more or less dead cards because you always need those double colorless energy cards. So they're the 2 schools of playing those Seismitoads.
And if we have a look on Robert's list, he's actually the first one I see today that is not playing the computer search with Seismitoad. He is going for the Scuba Cyclone.
And this suits his strategy rather well, because now that he has some more energy to rely on, he doesn't have to always search out these double colorless energies, so that might work for him in his favor. We can see here a huge hypnotoxic laser on Nathaniel's Xerneas as it is still asleep and preventing him from attacking one more time with Geomancy and getting those fairy energies to work.
Is there Aromatisse already?
It is Aromatisse, yeah. Thanks for holding your hand there, Nathaniel.
Spending some shadow.
Exactly, so there are 7 damage counters on that Xerneas, which is poisoned. And Robert is not wasting any time attacking right away, and there comes the next Xerneas. No problem, says Nathaniel. I'm just going to attack with the next Xerneas.
Yeah. Getting those energies into game.
Robert has missed out on the opportunity of playing some Slurpuffs. He has only one Swirlix on the bench and has not gotten to evolve it yet.
Probably explains the short turn, no draw cards.
Yes.
Seismitoad is applied. Everything is fine.
And that's the third round in a row that Nathaniel is playing the Professor Sycamore. He needs those cards. He needs to play those supporters to get more cards. And he's looking for more energy here and probably also for that Mega Gardevoir. He hasn't found it yet.
Yeah, but Mega Gardevoir would also mean end of turn and no Geomancy, thanks to the Headringer.
Yeah, so his ideal world. Oh, now looking through his deck, there is another Gardevoir X which could work for him, but these are the last two fairy type energy cards. So. Ideally, he would find that Gardevoir X, put it onto his bench, and hope that there's not another Headringer coming his way. But still, as long as he is in an item lock, it's impossible for him to evolve it into Mega Gardevoir X without losing that turn.
So where we see a Juniper.
Now let's see. Oh, there are some hammers coming his way.
Yeah, the hammers seem to be strong now, since we know that there are no more energies in Nathaniel's deck.
He will need to play that.
They could swing in pretty hard now.
Here we go. That is heads. Oh, that is hurting him. Now, yeah. Oh, okay. He's.
But it doesn't really matter. He can switch them around. And another hammer.
The second one we saw it.
Oh,
is it
can't
heads?
See the result.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, another heads.
Now there are only 4 energy cards left. I'm not sure if he has any left in his hand, but otherwise he would have to play Lysander's trump card to get those energy back. And I think I see a Xerosic. Yeah, there it is. The double colorless comes off. And this is exactly the situation you were talking about. You don't like seeing all these double colorless attached to benched Seismitoads.
He has to rely now to get the scoop up on the active one. He cannot get Floatstone on it. Or he finds the last double colorless. Oh, he got a switch.
A switch will work as well, of course. Let's see how many switch he is playing in his deck, Robert.
1.
There's 1 and a couple of scoop ups, super scoop up and scoop up Cyclone.
Cyclone, 1 super scoop up,
and 2 Cassius. Okay, so there are quite some outs that are helping him that work in his favor.
He's also playing more energy removal. 4 hammers, 2 grunts, and 2 Xerosic.
Oh, he's playing 4 grunts?
Oh,
no,
two.
No. Oh, yeah,
2 grunts, but 4 hammers.
Yes.
But he cutted 1 laser.
That's an interesting choice. So he's...
I mean, laser is like 1/3 of your damage output.
And he is now finally able to get a Slurpuff working for him, while Nathaniel is playing an N, drawing 6 cards, while Robert is content with drawing 4. And Nathaniel finally has to get going now. He has not dealt any damage to Robert whatsoever throughout the whole first game. Sooner or later he will be...
Oh, and he passed.
He passed. The problem is he doesn't see any point in attaching energy to Xerneas because he knows there's no energy left. So he's bound to finding that Lysander's trump card, but the way it looks, I think it's prized.
It could be.
He's playing it once.
And if it's already discarded, there's no way to get it back in the item lock.
And
there's the knockout on the Xerneas.
And Robert doesn't look like he is willing to play that Lysander's trump card for Nathaniel. Now he's going into the offensive. He does have, he has to do it. He's attaching 2 energy cards to that Mewtwo X, which would now damage that Seismitoad for 80. And it looks like he does just that, 80 damage on Seismitoad. Now Robert has a lot of cards in his hand. I think this is a Hypnotoxic Laser, and there it is. Let's see. It's Tails, so Mewtwo stays awake, but will take quite some damage.
Yep, 80 in return.
We also see that Team Flare grunt, so as we know, Nathaniel is low on energy. Oh, it's getting even worse now. Does he play that grunt?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good play. That's just an amazing play.
And he can't even use his attack with 2 energies.
Now Nathaniel is in a very, very difficult situation, which is going to be very tough to recover from.
Quaking punch for 80.
That Team Flare grunt hit him very hard. Now he's playing Colress to draw 7 cards.
Yeah.
Just looking for something to help him. We know that energy
did he
is
shuffle
not
in? Did it even change much?
I don't know. Let's see what
Looks
cards
like less than 5 cards left in the deck.
He
There's a
finally
new
found that
Gardevoir.
Gardevoir, but there's no energy to really attach it with. Now Mewtwo is... I think he has given up on that Mewtwo. Yeah, he has to. He doesn't have much choice, but that will enable Robert to
Poison will finish it off.
go up and draw 2 more prize cards. Nathaniel has gotten really unlucky here. Although I have to give it to Robert, he understood the situation very well. He understood that Nathaniel is very low on energy and that
he's playing very safe here.
yes,
That Cassius on.
he wants to go no risk at all, and why should he? He's in a very good situation.
Yep.
He has so many Seismitoads on the bench just waiting to get a Quaking Punch in.
Yeah, here comes a new one. Stocks up on 3 again.
And the Mewtwo goes down, bringing Robert up to 5 prizes. And now Nathaniel, 2 energy cards. Nothing you can do really.
I think I saw an N, but it doesn't really help anyway.
Yeah, he's attacking with Life Leap.
Yeah, 20 damage.
He might be able to stall a little bit longer, but what is he waiting for there? I assume the Lysander's Trump card is not in his deck anymore. He would have found it by now, I think, or he's very unlucky. Double colorless to another Seismitoad. But he doesn't have a Hypnotoxic Laser, exactly. So this is giving him some time. Here's another Fairy Garden for him.
Actually, quite some time he can heal off again.
Yes. And a tasting coming out. N won't do him any good. He drew an N. Yeah, if I'm Robert now, you don't have many choices now. Nathaniel is trying to slow down that Seismitoad. If it goes like this, he'll be able...
Do you believe in an unexpected comeback, or do you think that game is decided?
Well, I would love to be optimistic here for Nathaniel because I feel with him he's not been very lucky with drawing the right cards, but without that Lysander's Trump card, this is not looking too good. The Fairy deck is too heavily reliant on many Fairy energy cards, and he has only 2 left.
Maybe his opponent plays 1 for him. But
I don't think...
finals, so
yeah.
Even if those are young players, I think we can...
There are no presents to be expected in the final. I don't think Robert is going to do him the favor. Instead, he's going to keep on quaking.
Yep.
Keep that item lock. Yeah, and Nathaniel, you just draw another item card. It's absolutely frustrating that Gardevoir X is at... oh, it's getting worse. Now, Seismitoad is healing 30 damage every round, while Nathaniel is only able to heal off 20. And
there goes the last energy.
No, there's one more.
Oh no, there's one more on the bench.
But it doesn't really matter. It's unbelievable. Robert's energy removal engine in this deck is just amazing. Yeah, and Nathaniel just noticed it. He just gave up, which is good in the sense that he realized there's nothing he can do anymore. Robert is not doing him the favor of playing Lysander's Trump card. And he's saving some time to come back in the next game.
Yep, but we have plenty of time to finish 2 more games if needed. The time limit is extended in the top cut.
Absolutely, these are the best players out there in their age division, so we should give them all the time they need to make their decisions to really figure out who is going to be the best player.
And who is presenting Austria or Germany at the World Championship this year.
Exactly. Also, I'm sure that their parents will be watching very closely, as the parents are also able to go to Boston. Nathaniel or Robert will have someone watching their step while they are trying to claim the world title, whoever qualifies. So that means the family is going on a little road trip, whoever wins this battle now. So the score is 1-0 in favor of Robert, as the two players are drawing 7 cards, and Nathaniel is not getting a break at all. He doesn't draw a basic Pokemon. Robert is pointing at something. You better draw a basic Pokemon, he said.
At least playing 12 in total.
So there's plenty of chances to get one. Especially in a fairy type deck, there's so many basic Pokemon.
And you don't really want to start off with a
I
single
see
Spiritomb.
Aromatisse. Oh, Xerneas, that's exactly what he needs.
Yeah.
Here we go. Oh, he flipped over an N here. I think we can neglect that. He just pulled it underneath the deck. I think he should shuffle it.
I think he has to put it right there on top again where it was before. Yeah. But therefore we have 2 table judges sitting right next to them. So nothing can go wrong.
Also, these players, they are not cheating. They're just here to win this title, have fun, and flipping over and there's no point in really saying, oh, you tried to sneak and see what card there was.
Really nice
not
to
at
see
all.
it with young players' face, that they have so much fun playing when you
Absolutely.
could see their faces.
So there's one Swirlix underneath the Acrobike. There are a couple of Ultra Balls coming our way.
Yeah, quite good start.
It's looking good. There's another N I can see there.
Poison first round.
He's probably going to get another... Oh, I was thinking he was going for another Swirlix, but he decides to go with a Seismitoad, and I think it's going to be followed up with an N. Yeah, here we go. I think Nathaniel doesn't mind the N that much, because looking at his hand, it wasn't too good. He is looking for more basic Pokemon card at this point, and also a Fairy Energy to get the Geomancy going first turn.
Yep. 2 more Pokemons on the bench would be pretty comfortable.
We need a Spritzy and also a Gardevoir X.
Yep.
Let's see what he's going to draw after both players have cut the other player's deck.
Spirit Link would make it a lot more interesting as well.
There's a Spritzy in his hand, I can see that. The other cards I couldn't quite see. And Seismitoad is not able to attack. Oh, and Gardevoir X also and Spritzy. This is exactly the kind of start he was looking for. He decides not to play the second Spritzy, interesting. He rather decides to end right away. And ideally he would find a Gardevoir Spirit Link before the item lock comes his way.
Just notice no Jirachi on either side.
No Jirachi, interesting. Also, if we look at Robert's deck, he's also only playing 3 Slurpuffs.
Oh, right. So he really stocked up on those energy removals and bringing back your Seismitoad off from the active spot with Switch, Scoop Ups, Casios.
And so far it has worked out for him rather well, I have to say.
Yep.
No Gardevoir Spirit Link. We saw them here while Nathaniel is looking through his deck and getting out 2 Fairy Energy cards. And if Robert doesn't put that Xerneas to sleep, and there won't be any Gardevoir Spirit Links anytime soon. But if Robert doesn't manage to put that Xerneas to sleep or remove a lot of energy, yeah, hammer time. We might see another Geomancy. Oh, look at this. This is just so frustrating going up against that Seismitoad.
Yep.
Not only is it disabling your ability of playing any item cards, it's also taking away all your energy cards. Well, there is another energy card in hand, so you might go ahead and attack with, well, oh yeah, he played that Aromatisse, I think. So he can decide on what to do. He's looking for a trainer card. I can imagine that he's looking for the Fairy Garden to retreat that Xerneas and bring the other Xerneas into the active position, and then, yeah, that's what he is doing.
Yep.
And then get more Fairy Energy into play. He just needs to do this because otherwise he's going to run out of energy very, very soon with all these.
Yeah, but it's still pretty frustrating. I mean, he put 3 energies into game last round, and 2 of them got removed immediately again.
Yeah. But this was well done by Nathaniel. He got out of the bad situation very well. Now there's a Keldeo, which is also helping you in these kind of situations.
Yeah. Can completely avoid almost all the poison damage. And you work against the sleep if you don't wake up.
Then it's Keldeo time.
Yeah. And the Xerneas is pretty safe on the bench. There's no snipe damage available in that deck.
And Robert already played 2 of the lasers.
But there's the Lysander.
I think he's going for the knockout here.
Yeah. He really wants to take this prize card.
It's a difficult situation also for Robert. If you're looking at Nathaniel, there's nothing you can do about it. If he doesn't have any energy removal, Nathaniel is just going to boost all his Pokemon.
Yep. When you have enough energy in play, you can even screw that one Geomancy for one turn and go and Mega Evolve.
If he's looking for his deck next turn and he's seeing, okay, there's only 1 fairy energy left in my deck anyway, I can skip that and Mega Evolve my Gardevoir and make sure that Seismitoad is going to be knocked out next turn. So he's looking through it. There are 2. Maybe he's counting it. Yeah, he's counting it. 1,
4.
2. Yeah, 4. So you might consider attacking next turn as well. So you just be safe against those energy removals, as it looks like Robert doesn't have that much draw engine currently.
Yep, that's why he was in bad need of that one prize card.
There's the 3rd laser, and this is his last laser if we count it correctly. Robert is only playing 3.
Yep.
And it's again not putting Xerneas to sleep. Also, it's only doing 1 damage because next round Keldeo is going to come in and cure that.
How desperately he wants to draw. He used his switch just to draw 2 cards.
Wow.
With tasting an active spot. And then just to retreat again.
You know, this can make all the difference. We can see from his deck that he's only playing 3 Swirlix and 3 Slurpuffs, and you can see that already the draw engine is suffering a little bit from it. But of course you have to make trade-offs, right? If you want to play all these energy removals, you will have to make some decisions and take out other cards.
But we've seen in all the other Seismotoad decks that all of them I've seen today played only 1N. And Robert decided to go with 3N.
Yes. So this is making up a little bit for the loss in draw engine. And he's flipping very well with those crushing hammers, I have to tell you. And another energy goes down. Nathaniel is like, yeah.
Kind of forces him into another Geomancy and hoping for no more hammers soon. Or grunts.
I'm wondering if Nathaniel is learning from the last game where he really couldn't do anything about it because he couldn't find the Lysander's trump card. Maybe he is trying to get that Lysander trump card as soon as possible. But at the same time, when he's getting those energies back, Robert is getting back those energy removals.
And his lasers.
Now's the turn where Nathaniel decides to bring out his Gardevoir. That's interesting. He counted 3 lasers, said, okay, now it's safe for me to go. I'm going to attack, and he will need 4 fairy energy cards because of that head ringer.
Yep.
6 in play total, dealing 100 damage to that Seismitoad. Let's see if Robert can
some shining wind.
Save it.
There's the Burbank.
But I don't think there's a laser left, if we count it correctly. But
yeah, but preventing your enemy from free retreat.
Maybe we see a, well, yeah, correct. Maybe you see a Cassius or something to say, yeah, he has a Cassius in his hand, you can tell. And he is picking at it. Is he going for it? First of all, let's go with Slurpuff.
Still a pretty hard spot. I mean, Gardevoir is 2-hitting all his Seismotoads.
He's doing it.
He's doing it.
So he's saving his Seismitoad. He's saying, okay.
He's missing probably a Muscle Band maybe now. That's only 30 damage. Could be rough now.
Here comes Seismitoad. Doesn't have a Muscle Band though. Yeah, and that's only 30 damage. No laser, no Muscle Band. Nathaniel is in a good shape right now. Yep, and there come 100 damage. Both players are currently content with the cards they have in hand. Robert is finally finding a Swirlix.
See Professor Juniper.
And here we go. Xerosic I saw. I think I also saw another Seismitoad. And another Hammer.
Xerosic is not
Hammer time.
actually that good in that matchup. I mean, you could maybe remove a Spirit Link, and that's pretty much it. Only special in Nathaniel's deck is that he's playing 1 double colorless energy. Instead of 12 fairy energies, it's 11 and 1 TC.
Nathaniel is also not playing any Headringer himself, so Robert doesn't have to worry about any of these coming Seismitoads away. Now he's looking at Acrobike. Oh, he's actually not going for... Oh, there's another laser. We mal-counted, I think. And this time it's putting that Gardevoir to sleep.
Let's see if there will be a Fairy Garden, or if he will sacrifice 2 energies to retreat the Keldoi, which probably will rush in.
He's playing 4 Fairy Gardens, which, with which I agree a lot. 4 or 3 is a very good number because it's so critical to the strategy.
Oh, and he stays asleep.
Now it's absolutely critical to... Oh, he's drawing a computer search. He would love to put that to work, but he's not able to. Now, does he want to... Well, he is making it active, but will he retreat?
That will cost him 2 energies now.
Yeah, and he knows that it's critical to keep them. I don't think he's going for it. I think he's going to wait another turn and let this Seismitoad do 30 damage. He doesn't really care about that damage, I think, currently.
He could still attack with Keldeo and do 50 damage.
He's thinking about it. Well, maybe he doesn't realize that he can actually do that.
Did he already
Ah, there's a Lysander. I like that play.
Yeah.
Oh, but he's not attacking.
Oh, maybe he's too scared, but there will be not more than 80 damage, so why not healing 50?
I think he was a little bit too nervous. He didn't realize his Keldeo was able to attack. Now, obviously, he's discarding the
that wouldn't
energy.
change anything. I mean,
No, that would have
the
been...
only good thing
There it
would be
is.
to have no energy on Keldeo.
There it is.
So he couldn't remove it with Team Flare Grunt.
And all he needed was that one turn where he is able to play those item cards, and now he's getting his computer search to work. He was aiming to get Robert in the spot where he doesn't have any double colorless energy, and he found it. There's a Spiritomb.
Did Robert pass his last turn? Yeah.
Yeah, Robert couldn't do much about it.
It was so fast that it was probably only drawing and pass.
Now, does he want to attack with his Keldeo right now? He could.
But he could also retreat now with a Fairy Garden back in the game.
And he does.
Yep.
Oh, and he
Xerneas.
decides to get those 2 remaining fairy energy cards from his deck. Good decision, in my opinion. As long as that Swirlix is active,
Oh, it seems only 1 left.
there's only 1 left.
What happened to the other? Maybe
No.
he trolled in the meantime.
Oh,
and
yeah, that's a
attached it
Cassius,
also.
so now Robert can act. Tasting. Another Headringer now for that Keldeo.
Yeah.
Maybe now Nathaniel realizes, hey, I might have been able to attack here. Now that this Headringer is out there, yeah, that was an option.
But now 2 turns after, it was not really a game-changing mistake by not attacking with Keldeo, since
No.
it's out of the way again with Swirlix, and he didn't attack twice, or couldn't attack twice on it.
Also, most likely Nathaniel will have to knock out 3 Seismitoads to claim victory
Yeah,
over
but
Robert.
that can go fast sometimes. It's a Mega Gardevoir into game, and then re-roll a bit.
Now that this N is done, he's not getting those Mega Gardevoir X. I haven't seen one in this game.
Yeah.
He would be content in using it because he knows there's no point in attacking with Xerneas.
Yeah,
So
not anymore. Getting that energy away from it, and
yeah, he's going ahead now. He knows that the maximum damage he can take is 80, but this would be exactly enough to take out that Gardevoir. He's taking his chances right now.
But he still needs the Verbank, he needs the laser, and he needs another energy.
Exactly
Because
right.
there's only the water energy on the...
So Nathaniel knows he has to take his chances in this game, and he does. There's another muscle band, and I see a double colors energy, so all he needs now is... Well, not all he needs, he needs... Yeah.
Yeah, but I think it was the right decision to go in the aggressive spot here now.
I like that.
Taking the 2 prizes as well.
I like that play a lot. I'm not really sure what he's thinking exactly. Yeah, he should play that double colorless here.
Tasting.
Another double colorless. Doesn't need it really. I hope he is keeping it.
Well, he can't attach it anyway.
Oh, I see a... Was that a Mewtwo X in Nathaniel's
Yeah,
hand?
he got it from his prize cards, I think.
Now that is quite an option here, which might come to Robert's surprise, because... Has he seen that Mewtwo X in the last game? I'm not sure. Have we seen it? Might have been on the bench.
Yeah, I think that was the situation where we thanked for the hand over the Mewtwo. For spending some shadow.
Now here comes the Seismitoad, but it's only dealing 50 damage. No lasers, no Verbank. Nathaniel did the right play last turn. Yeah, here come... So we are looking at 140 damage. Here's this Mewtwo. And how much damage can he do? There are 5, there are 6 energy cards. 6 plus 2 from Branavat, so from Seismitoad, these are 8. And it's not enough, that's...
Yeah.
Seismitoad would be barely hanging on.
Maybe he's throwing into his double colorless.
Oh, does he have a double colorless in it? Oh, indeed.
Yeah, he got 1 in
that would be
the 12th fairy energy.
I haven't seen it when he was shuffling through his deck. It might be priced, but let's see if he's able to pull it off. Nah. Not getting it.
Nope.
Oh, you would have loved to get that quick KO on that Seismitoad, I guess. Out of nowhere.
Both revenge Mewtwo's today.
Exactly. Now he has a decision to make. Is he attacking with that Gardevoir with 4 energy attached to it, risking losing it, or is he going to attack with Mewtwo? Yeah, I would do the same. And now he can basically decide how much energy do I want to invest. There's no way that Robert can...
yeah, for my first attack I would actually go all in with my energies, and then for the second attack remove as many as don't need it to get the knockout.
Well, he puts 3...
3, 4, 5.
That would be 100 damage. Which is
but
okay.
I would rather do 120 now and 80 in the next turn.
Yeah, there's no way that Robert is able to either knock out that Aromatisse on the bench, which would make those energies stay with Mewtwo, or knock out that Mewtwo. Both ways are not possible looking at this match. Or if Robert is playing a Mewtwo X, maybe Nathaniel was afraid of a Mewtwo X in Robert's deck.
But we see a Scuba Cyclone here.
He doesn't know that we know there is no Mewtwo X, right? So Nathaniel is actually thinking about all the different possibilities.
But it's something you have to be aware of. It's a pretty common tech in a Seismitoad deck.
So yeah, absolutely. Now that I think about it, it's a good play that he is still keeping some of his energy. It's exactly 3 energy. And now that he sees there's no Mewtwo coming his way.
Even if there would be Mewtwo, that would be 5 energies in total with weakness. Would be still a knockout.
Yeah, so the double colorless would knock out that Mewtwo. So now he's going all in. Now he realized, okay, there's no Mewtwo to be afraid of. I can do it. I can risk that. And let's see if
it's 9 energies. It's 1 hit. It's 180 damage.
Oh, where did you get that?
It was another water energy on that Seismitoad and a double colorless.
Oh, maybe Robert didn't realize that. Oh, Nathaniel was quick to notice. Great play by Nathaniel, knocking out that Seismitoad. I didn't expect that. And now, all of a sudden, there are only 2 prize cards left.
Yes, and there's still a chance to get this double colorless energy.
And with Seismitoad also having
1 hit.
And I see a Xerosic in Nathaniel's hand. With him having discarded all those double colors energy, he can get rid of the one from Seismitoad. Maybe it's the last one. I haven't counted it. But this would put him in a very good spot. No, he decides to go into the offensive.
He is going for the knockout.
He is going for it. Is he going to be rewarded? Not getting it. Oh,
no.
It's not in there. but he gets a Gardevoir X, which is also good for him because now he can, get that Mewtwo back to the bench. Good job, Mewtwo. Now Gardevoir, get out there. He is just finding a safe spot for his fairy energies. He's so worried about these fairy energies. I would do the same. And now it's a new, fresh Gardevoir X attacking. Oh, actually not.
No, he's going for the 80 damage. And then he can finish with Gardevoir.
So he
even if Mewtwo gets knocked out now.
And here is Lysander's trump card, exactly. So now, for Robert to still win this...
he's digging now for Burbank and Laser to deal that 80 damage, but no,
it won't be enough, so
yeah.
he will have to scoop it up.
He would get the knockout on Mewtwo, but...
He would have to scoop it up. And he has a super scoop up in his hand, so we will have to flip heads and get that Seismitoad back in his hand and back to full health. Again, a flip for... Oh, it's Tails.
Tails, and he only plays one.
And I think this is about it. He can't play a supporter. He's out of options. Yeah, that's it. He realizes that, and Nathaniel is quick to notice. Yeah, he's going all in. Yeah. Oh, here's a little overkill going on from Nathaniel. Who can blame him? He's so excited to finally get the equalizer, and here's the 1-1. Nice job by Nathaniel with this Mewtwo X in his deck. Oh, I like this game a lot. This was...
I love the finals when we actually get to see 3 games.
Yeah, they are not bound to time. They can take their time deciding. They are the junior division. They have so much experience already. They have played so many games. They know exactly what they are doing. And Nathaniel, quick to notice that Mewtwo X will win him the game if used correctly. And he's done a very good job in getting his way back into this game. Now, if I'm Robert, I'm thinking, I won this first match. That was rather easy. I had all this energy removal. I was doing my thing.
The whole match.
And now in the second game, he wasn't getting up to speed at all. He's thinking, what can I do differently in game 3 just to turn that thing around and to be entitled the #1 in Germany?
Yep. So, what do you think? Who will take game 3?
Well, I think Nathaniel has found out a way to actually counter these Seismitoads. Maybe he has also been noticing that Robert is taking a little bit different approach to these Seismitoads. He realized, okay, there are only 3 Slurpuffs. He doesn't have that much draw engine, but he's relying heavily on these energy removals. In the first game, I felt that he's not very prepared for it, and he was running out of energy very soon. This time, he counted all his energies. He got them all onto the table. He counted them very well. He used Mewtwo X perfectly, in my opinion. I think all that Nathaniel needs now is a little bit luck, having that Mewtwo X not underneath his prices.
Yeah.
And also not too many energy cards in his prices.
Or maybe we're going to see finally a Mega Gardevoir.
Or finally a Mega Gardevoir for a change. They are getting set up, 6 prize cards, and here we go.
It's nice to see that such an old card like Mewtwo X is still so strong and can compete with the new cards coming out. And, well...
I just love that Mewtwo.
So you will love the new Lugia X?
Absolutely, I know what you're talking about, but are we allowed to talk about it? I think we are, because it's a preview card. So there's another card coming up which has very similar attributes.
Well, it's the same.
It is pretty much the same, yeah. Unluckily for Nathaniel here, he's not found a fairy energy to attach. He discarded one because he was afraid of Seismitoad knocking out that Spritzy,
but I think
is not going to happen. Ooh.
Oh, and no double colorless.
Both players are struggling here with their start now.
Yep.
Here's Aromatiz at least, and he's using it for his benched Pokemon and another Sycamore. Now there has to be an energy, and there's this Mewtwo.
And he has to remove both of his Lysander.
It's unbelievable. There's no energy in it.
Wow.
No way to get that energy. That's just unbelievable.
With his starting cards,
he's getting a little bit nervous here, and who can blame him?
2 cards on his draw phase, plus Lysander, Juniper, sorry. That is 14 cards in total.
And 16. 12 fairy cards. We saw 1 already, so that's 11 left in his deck. He discarded the Aromatisse, maybe. Well, yeah, he's getting the Xerneas. That's so important to his game. So hopefully he's going to be able to get that energy card next turn. That's unbelievable.
Yeah, but how is the odds to not get an energy out of 16 cards?
Ah.
And you
But
have
at the
12
same
in your
time,
deck.
Robert's hand doesn't
But
have.
his bench filled up quick now.
Yeah, and now he ended the turn by
Yeah.
evolving into Mega Gardevoir X. Well done. But look at Robert's hands. It's equally bad. He now plays this Ultra, but we know he's not playing any Jirachi to get him out of the situation.
But seeing both players with a kinda bad start is kinda okay. So it's balanced still.
It's making this game, for us to watch, it's fun to watch. But now
Yeah.
Robert searched for a Seismic Toad. I'm not sure. What he now needs is a lot of energy, in my opinion. And maybe Swirlix would have been the option to go with.
Tails on the hammer.
It Tails on a hammer.
A Fairy Garden would be so strong right now.
Oh, it's another max potion.
Oh.
Oh, look at this. Oh, it's a double colorless. Now the item lock is on, and it's a knockout. But actually, Natani doesn't mind that knockout that
Yeah.
much. Here we go. This game is getting interesting. But still, they don't manage to get anything going. Natani is lacking that energy, and Robert is not getting any draw engine at all. He's now looking through his deck. Maybe he has counted the energy cards. I like that a lot. Very good to do that. Very experienced
short
player.
check for the ace back and for the trump card maybe.
Yes. With all these games today, with all the exhausting hours of Pokemon action, with all the hours of concentration, he still manages to remember these things to do in this so important final for these two guys.
I think he doesn't really have to remember it. It probably goes by instinct.
I think so too. With these two being so good, they've overcome a big crowd of competitors to get here. They know what they are doing.
So Xerneas will be knocked out on Robert's turn. But
It will
he got
take
4
one
energies
more.
in play.
Oh, no, 90? Is 90 correct? Was it 90? No, I think it should be 120 by now. Doesn't really matter because it's going to be knocked out, yeah, with now this attack, yeah. So it doesn't really matter. But Robert still doesn't manage to get anything in terms of draw engine.
It's 3 energies on the Seismotoad and 7 in total. 140 damage from Mewtwo.
He's certainly setting himself up for a knockout next round. But neither of these players have a supporter. That's just,
he's going for 100
Super
damage.
Cyclone. He can save it for now. He has 2 options. Either he's flipping or he is going the safe route.
Fast last game.
Interesting. He is using the ace back card right now and not the flippy option.
Oh, imagine a Spirit Tomb. From
Yeah, in that case he would have to rely on the 50-50 chance. And now he got rid of 1 energy card. That was a smart move now. Now that Seismitoad is not only healthier but also lighter of 1 energy. Natania just keep on attacking.
Hitting hard.
And finally there's an end. Maybe there will be some relief for all of us now.
Yeah, but it's only 4 cards he's drawing then.
He's drawing 4 cards. Oh, Natania couldn't be quicker putting his cards on top of this deck. He just couldn't wait for that end to happen.
Give me energies.
Finally, something's happening around here. But Robert needs to get those Swirlix out there ASAP.
It's sometimes a really hard spot when you are in a bad position and your opponent is as well. Do you play this N?
Exactly.
Do you keep it back? Who does it help more?
Oh, now he has that Headringer, but is it really useful? What do you attach Headringer to? Do you attach it to Gardevoir X or Mega
Doesn't
Gardevoir?
really matter. I mean, it's already Mega evolved and he got enough energies in play even to supply it with a Headringer.
Here we go. Finally, that's 1 energy only, right? His hand is still bad. I think there's still no supporter in it.
Yeah, but it's risky now to lose 3 energies if he hits the laser and the Burbank.
Yeah, now Mewtwo is in a...
I think we see Juniper.
Oh, wasn't that a Swirlix he discarded?
Yeah, I think so as well. Hope they don't get too nervous now.
That's an interest. What I'm thinking, is there maybe something why he wouldn't be willing to do that? Oh, another double colorless. This is dangerous. Does he have a laser? Oh, there's a laser. There's even 2 laser. Oh, Mewtwo is going to be knocked out.
So he's losing 3 energies. Does he have even hammers maybe?
And as we know that Mega Gardevoir has this headringer, now the headringer is extremely important because
Yes.
it's not going to be able to attack. Now, he will have to...
The only thing that could attack is the normal Gardevoir.
Yeah, he has to put this in the active spot. I think, think about it. He has that Keldeo, so he can always change his mind if he
Yeah, but
wants.
there's no Fairy Garden.
There's no Fairy Garden indeed. Now, what is he going to do? Oh, there's a Xerosic.
Ooh.
But that means no more draw engine. He's... Nah, does he... Oh, now he realizes. Oh, he got nervous a little bit there. Now he realizes what he has done.
Yeah. Oh, and he has to pass.
You have to keep in mind, this is the finals, right? You are sitting there in a featured match environment.
I think they're extremely nervous now. I mean,
All
they're
eyes
10
on
years
you.
old.
All eyes on you. Everyone's watching you.
Yeah.
And you're trying to become...
And not even the people on stream, also the people in the hall that made almost a little crowd around the TVs we have up.
So for everyone watching, it's very easy for us to judge on certain plays here. But if you sit in this featured match, maybe you've sit in this match environment already, you know the pressure is on, all eyes on you, and try to make the right decision every single time. There's so many decisions involved in Pokemon throughout just one game. It's tough to always make the right ones.
Oh, and Robert had to pass.
Oh, so he's free. He can play items, and he has items, and he realizes that. And now he comes to the Ultra Ball.
Is he removing 2 Gardevoirs? Oh no, one is the Mega.
Another Xerneas. How many Fairy Energy cards are left in that deck? Because there's still a lot of Crushing Hammers up.
I think there are still 4 or 5. Oh, Max Potion.
Oh, he can use that right now.
But it's not that much damage to heal. But it's
There's only
Link.
30 damage, you're right. Is he going to use it? Or what's he going to do? He has 4 energy in play, so that Gardevoir could possibly attack. Does he realize he doesn't have that Fairy Garden in play? Oh, he passes.
Maybe he wants to save for the one-hit knockout on the...
I think there's Professor Juniper coming out.
But I wonder if Robert is just really unlucky in getting out of Slurpuffs, or if really a free line of Slurpuff makes such a big difference to 4-4 line. You almost never see a lot of Slurpuffs.
He discarded one when he was using that Juniper 2 or 3 turns ago. I'm wondering if that was by accident or on purpose.
Yeah, and I mean, even sacrificing one wouldn't be bad to make it the 7 price card game.
One wouldn't hurt that much. Maybe if you're scared of having it licensered out and you don't have a float stone, but he's playing, I think, 2 of the float stones and a lot of Cassius. Here's that Fairy Garden. Nathaniel knew about that Fairy Garden, I think. We knew about that Skylar, and now he is able to kick that Verbank. Now it's game on. Now I think that
So
Mega Gardevoir is...
What do you think? Who does he choose as attacker?
I think he's going to make that Mega Gardevoir active with 4 energy cards attached to it. Yeah, he's doing the right things. Oh, no, he's actually not. He's choosing that Mega no, it's a Gardevoir X.
Gardevoir X.
Mega. Does he have a Mega Gardevoir in his hand, though? I don't think so.
He discarded it with the Ultra Ball.
Oh, he discarded it. But he was able to actually get that link attached to Gardevoir X. So if he finds another one, how many is he playing?
We see his
he's playing 3. And only 3 Xerneas. That's
on the
interesting.
scoop up.
That's huge.
Yeah, saves 1 turn. It's like a max potion.
These heads are so important. Oh, it's another turn where Nathaniel is going to be able to play those items. He has to make good use of it. And he's now thinking about that Team Flare Grunt. Yeah, here we go. It's another removal.
Yeah, but it can still attack.
It can still attack.
Yeah, and he draw
and he has another one. That's important. Oh, yeah, and he's now putting back all those energy cards he has lost. What an intense match.
Yeah.
I like that match a lot.
And I thought it would be a quick match after that start, but now again.
We can see that this matchup, Fairy against Seismitoad, is a very close call. I like the chances of the fairy deck. If it's going the right way, then there's not really much that Seismitoad can do, but you can see here Robert is putting up a very good fight.
But I think the normal Xerneas is definitely the MVP in this match. I mean,
Yeah.
he provides all the energies.
Absolutely. And for Seismitoad to deal so much damage for the Xerneas, it's not able to.
Where's the Mega Gardevoir?
And we have 4 energy in play, so that means 120.
No, it's okay. It's a new one. He doesn't own, he only needs 3 to attack.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's 120 damage. Let's see if there's another way for Robert to retreat that Seismitoad to... Yeah, there's Cassius. He's putting that Cassius, but does he have double colors or anything to get back a a Seismitoad, I'm sorry, that's the German name, to full health and to attack?
But even if not, it still saves him another turn.
That's a good decision. He's now putting up a Juniper, I think. Yeah, that's a good decision. He realizes that if he's wasting his supporter on Cassius, there's no way that he can retrieve a energy card very soon, and hence he's choosing to retreat it and maybe put it back into his deck next turn.
It looks like he didn't draw the energy.
On the hammer, he flipped tails, so that's good news for Nathaniel, but bad news is there's another double colorless, so the item lock is finally back on.
Only 30 damage, and Nathaniel is in a fine spot. He's not really in the need of any item cards right now. He can attack. There's no need for urgent max potion. And he swings in for 90 damage.
90 damage is the magic number in this case. It still makes Robert want to retreat it. But this time he's going on the offensive side. Robert only has 2 prize cards left, so if he's somehow able to put on the pressure and do enough damage with lasers on that Mega Gardevoir, maybe another Lysender might do the trick in the next 2 or 3 rounds. Another hammer, and this time it's heads. The pressure's on.
Not enough energies in play anymore to attack.
Does Nathaniel have supporters to draw cards? He has a lot of energy cards in his deck. Finally, his Slurpuff makes an appearance now.
Yeah. A rare Slurpuff appeared.
There's another Team Flare grunt in Robert's hand. I saw that. Oh, N, yeah. And he's quick to play that N. He was looking for a supporter and he got it. And he's putting Robert down to 2 cards.
Yep.
And now...
And actually now...
Where are the Slurpuffs, right? This is where the Slurpuffs should put in some work. Now he has 1, which is good. But 2 or 3 would be better. Now, Nathaniel is looking for energy. I think there is one. Yeah, he got 1 energy card. He's attaching it, and he is dealing 90 damage, which will deal the knockout, putting him at 2 prize cards. Now we're getting closer to a decision.
And he even got another energy card from his prize cards.
And now Robert has a decision to make. He has a Team Flare Grunt in his hand and a Juniper.
Whoa.
So this is a very close call. If he goes, he first of all tastes. Oh, and he little does he know.
I think that is game.
Little does he know that's game. He attaches it. And Nathaniel is our new German and Austrian national champion. Congratulations, Nathaniel. Very well played. We can hear the crowd cheering on Nathaniel. It's a great job. It was a great match. Also very great match by Robert.
Very interesting. Nice to see how Geomancy outspeeded everything and worked against all this energy removal.
I was talking to a couple of players who you would consider as a pro here in Germany, and a lot of them told me that the Fairy deck would be the one to watch out for today. We saw a lot of pros using that Fairy deck, and because of that, a lot of players also using the Metal deck, which we didn't see in the featured match. Now, I'm very happy to see that we have a Fairy deck also putting up a winner here in the juniors division.
Yep. And I think there are really many people out there who are actually quite happy that Seismitoad didn't got the victory.
I agree. Seismitoad is a very interesting deck. I mean, if you play it yourself, it is unbelievably much fun because you see that opponent get frustrated by every move.
Yeah.
On the other side, just play against one and you realize, oh man, maybe this card should never have been printed.
Yeah, you're sitting on 20 cards in your hand with 16 item cards and...
They're no good, right? You could place them somewhere so that nothing is blown away by the wind, but that's all those items are worth at that time, as long as the item log is on there. And you saw at some point when Nathaniel was into a item log, he couldn't put his cards onto the deck when Robert was finally playing 1N to give him a new hand.
Yes.
We have a little announcement for you tomorrow. There's a little change in program. Tomorrow we announced that there would be the Masters division for the trading card game in for Austria, as we are now dividing Austria and Germany for the top cards. Yeah. Instead, we'll be showing the VGC top 16. I know you guys in the chat will be loving to hear that. So we'll be broadcasting the VGC's top 16.
Exactly.
And here we go. Talking about VGC.